NewPig for a clean workplace. As the world's leading supplier of industrial absorbents, we produce this video to help you select absorbents for fast, effective cleanup of liquids and to get you back on track to productivity. Maintenance, time out of the race that puts you ahead in the long run. The key is to minimize the time it takes to get back on track. Professionals know that a clean workplace translates into results, better quality, and fewer defects. Clean means less downtime and work interruptions, fewer accidents, and better overall morale. Your plant's a valuable asset. When you practice the discipline of keeping it clean, you're protecting your investment in many ways. It's difficult to attract and motivate workers when your plant's dirty. Cleanliness makes it easy for employees to take pride in their work. Visitors and customers can see your quality commitment by the cleanliness of your facility. Cleaning is actually a form of inspection. Sometimes even minute contamination can result in defects and downtime. Cleaning sessions as short as 3 minutes a day can trigger dramatic improvements in plant productivity. This is true whether you're pushing to meet a delivery deadline or racing to a finish line. In most industries, liquids are vital to fuel, lubricate, clean, etch, and protect. Oils, solvents, corrosives, coolants, water, and gasoline are used daily. And in daily use, these liquids tend to leak, spray, and spill. They can present housekeeping, safety, and disposal problems. Wet surfaces can be slippery surfaces, resulting in falls and injuries. Some liquids are hazardous and may require special disposal methods. If not properly controlled, they may contaminate the ground and local water supplies, threatening animal and even human life. Simple mishaps can quickly get you off the track of productivity. That's why it's so important to clean up and control liquids quickly and effectively with minimal mess and impact. A clean workplace is necessary for high performance. Next, we'll learn how to select modern absorbents for your needs, how to minimize expense and waste, and how to dispose of used absorbents safely. Rags, mops, granular materials like clay pellets or sawdust. These are often used to clean up liquids, but they're hard to use and inefficient. Rags are typically not very absorbent. They tend to smear the mess around rather than cleaning it up. Mops do the same, and when you have a mop, you usually have a bucket full of dirty water, which itself can be a hazard in a busy workplace. Clay granules and sawdust are no better. These materials actually add to the mess, leaving the floor slippery and spreading particles everywhere. These so-called absorbent particles create a dusty, dirty, unprofessional environment. So why do people use these materials? Low cost and habit. But there are hidden costs that don't meet the eye. The cost of labor. Sprinkle it, sweep it, scoop it, dump it. These minutes add up. The cost of injuries. Statistics show that accidental falls can and do occur when floors are wet. The cost of contamination. Finished goods can be ruined, and so can floors and carpeting when grime and clay granules are ground in. The cost of machine breakdowns. Abrasive particles on moving parts of expensive equipment can cause premature wear and mechanical failure. The cost of proper disposal. Inefficient cleaning materials create more waste than necessary, and these days, disposal is expensive. And finally, the cost of low employee morale and poor company image. Today's absorbent technologies solve these problems with fast, effective materials which speed the cleanup of liquid leaks, spills, and oversprays. Modern absorbents have 4 primary advantages. They clean up messes where they happen, quickly and effectively, without creating bigger messes. They're configured in various sizes and shapes which are easy to apply, easy to collect and remove, and easy to recycle into energy. Modern absorbents are available in a variety of forms: matte, in rolls or pads, absorbent socks, pillows, pans, and booms. Each is designed to handle specific jobs. Matte is ideal for keeping wide, flat areas clean and dry. It's versatile. Rolls of matte are useful for absorbing leaks and oversprays in work areas where safe footing is required. Absorbent matte can easily be folded to fit narrow spaces. Squares or pads work for small spill cleanup or for wiping. Absorbent socks are designed to confine and absorb leaks and overruns which occur on ledges or at the base of machinery. They bend and mold easily. Absorbent socks are also used to quickly dike and absorb spreading spills. Thicker, longer socks designed primarily for spill response, indoors and out, are called booms. Absorbent pillows are intended for areas where nuisance strips occur underneath machinery, or for soaking up high-volume spills. Pans are containers with absorbents inside. Not only are there many different forms of absorbents, there are different grades and weights. A material does not have to be thick to be absorbent. Modern absorbent products, such as this mat, are lightweight yet incredibly absorbent, capable of holding liquid many times greater than its own weight. Liquid wicks or absorbs into these socks quickly. This speed is useful in a spill situation. Here you see polypropylene. Note how quickly it absorbs liquids. The most common liquids found in workplaces are oil and water. Most absorbents are universal and absorb both oil and water-based liquids. But some are designed to selectively absorb only petroleum-based liquids while repelling water-based liquids. This is a valuable feature in places where you need to absorb only oils and not water. In a situation like this, why absorb rainwater when it's the oily slick that poses a cleanup concern? Compatibility is another key consideration, especially when you have acids and bases in your workplace. Strong chemicals may degrade or react with certain absorbents designed for everyday use with oils and water. When you work with acids and bases, it is critical to select an absorbent with broad chemical compatibility. Polypropylene and polyethylene are two such materials. In an emergency spill situation or when you're dealing with unknown liquids, always assume the worst and choose the absorbent material with the broadest compatibility. Refer to material safety data sheets for specific compatibilities. Flame resistance of absorbents is another important safety consideration, especially in places where sparks are common and hydraulic oil is absorbed. Liquids with low flash points like this xylene present still another potential hazard in that even a single spark could cause ignition. If you work around low flash point liquids like jet fuel or toluene, you should use an absorbent that has been pre-treated to dissipate static charges. Another factor to consider when selecting an absorbent is how long it will remain in use. In some workplaces, absorbents will be changed periodically based on a predetermined housekeeping schedule. To get the most value for your money, it's recommended that you replace absorbents only when they are fully saturated. A darker color will stay cleaner looking longer. However, outdoors and in emergency situations, you want to ensure liquids have been visibly absorbed, so a brightly colored absorbent is recommended. Another important factor is durability. When you leave an absorbent in place for a period of time, it's got to be strong enough to hold liquid and withstand normal wear. Note the difference in the strength of these two pieces of mat. The bond points and tensile strength make this mat strong and durable even when it's fully saturated. A final point to keep in mind when you're choosing absorbents is disposal. High-quality absorbents hold more liquid, so they stay on the job longer, and you use fewer, thereby creating less waste. You would need close to 3 drums of clay to absorb the same amount of oil as this single drum of absorbent mats. This press compacts used absorbents and collects oil so it can be captured for re-refining. If you compact those used mats, your disposal volume shrinks by 75%. Most people dispose by incineration or by landfilling, although land disposal is being used less and less as landfills close. Legally, a business is responsible for its waste even after that waste leaves its premises. To reduce liability and protect our environment, it makes sense to destroy waste as completely as possible. The best available options convert waste into energy through fuels blending, electrical cogeneration, or other thermal processes. Modern absorbents have a high energy value even before they soak up oil, and when incinerated, they produce little ash, again minimizing waste. You should keep these points in mind when you're choosing an absorbent. Basically, it's just a common sense process. Consider what liquids you're dealing with, where your problems occur, how much liquid you have to contend with, and how you plan to dispose of used absorbents. It's usually easy to determine what liquids you have and where. Just look around. Once problem areas are identified, your next logical step is preventive maintenance. This is especially important with hydraulic machinery, which estimates say leak a total of 379 million liters or 100 million gallons of oil each year. Where leaks cannot be prevented, modern absorbents are your best maintenance option. The size and the configuration of the absorbent you choose should match the size and configuration of the problem area you need to keep clean. Instead of positioning a heavy-duty sock under this small drip, try a piece of mat or a pan. Modern absorbents offer a lot of flexibility, and deciding which absorbent to use is actually very simple. In this shop, the machining center splashes and drips. Absorbent mat can help to make the floor safer. It can also be used to catch runoff from parts on this pallet. This machine drips constantly, but only from this point. A pan is the easy answer. Over here, where these drip trays are constantly dirty, narrow absorbent socks can handle the volume and keep the mess to a minimum. Drips from these drum pumps are a problem easily handled by pre-cut mat. When electrical transformers like these come in for repair, it can be a messy job. And mat here can make the workplace cleaner and safer. On a loading dock, there's usually a lot of forklift activity and potential for spills, so this spill kit is appropriate. It's designed to handle petroleum-based and non-corrosive water-based liquids. The chemicals used in these baths are highly corrosive, so these polypropylene absorbents and this spill kit are the right answers here. The local fire company is sometimes called on to clean up spills, and they can encounter any liquid. So again, absorbents which are chemically compatible are needed. There is no one answer for all liquid cleanup, but once you understand the differences between absorbents, you can make wise choices. NewPig can help you. Our Pigalog is packed with a wide variety of modern absorbents and other innovative products to keep your workplace clean.
Thank you for calling NewPig. This is Dina.
Our trained technical advisors are the best in the business and are standing by to help you 24 hours a day, Monday through Friday. They answer most questions on the spot, so you can clean up liquid messes quickly and get back on track to productivity. In North America, call 1-800-HOT-HOGS. Outside of North America, dial 1-814-684 8450 for the name of a NewPig distributor near you. You can even reach us on the internet. NewPig for a clean workplace. Oink.